Hey, what's up everybody? This is part 2 to my solo guerrilla guide on the office. Part 1, as you know, showcased the inside and the tactics I used to help complete the waves. And now this second part is going to be about the outside and how at least I complete the waves and what I do. Right now I'm just setting up because I just basically started at wave 12, so I don't really have any of the streaks saved up, or really any of the amount of equipment I saved up from the previous one. So this is where I like to put my claymore, in this little corner, because at least once every wave, starting about like wave 13, there'll be a guy spawning there.
You got more
So I just put it there, so I know I won't have to watch that side. And I like to sit at this bush, at this plant right here. I toss one sensor out to the left, and normally I toss one out to the right as well, but I didn't do that right away. And the weapons I chose for this was the I think the SRR, the sniper, because it's really good for the position I chose. I can, you know, zoom in really fast, zoom in for the far away guys, but also like to have a good secondary. So for this wave I have the 417, just because I didn't have the N94 that I had in part 1. But like I said, just keep tossing sensors. Don't spend too much time on the scope. That's one thing. You gotta make sure you look right and left. And the best way to do that is just zoom out, look for any movement, and then if you see some, just zoom back in and take them out. You know, sometimes I'll stay in scope a lot longer than I should, but that's really the thing I gotta do though. It's just don't stay in scope too long, or else they'll come up the side of you. It's not too bad starting out on the outside, but once you get in the second half of the outside, like starting like wave 16, it'll start getting pretty hectic, as you'll see. Excuse me. And a lot of times, especially with the guys coming from the right side, their first objective won't be to shoot you. Their first objective will be to get in the area. So if you have someone shoot at you from inside, just like what I did, just move in between them. Make sure there's always cover in between you and them whenever you're moving. Here I cut. This is the very next wave, and this point I pick up a tar, and I switch it out for my 417, because for me, I like the tar because you can spam a lot of bullets, and you know, with the 3 burst, and it's still accurate. And with it having a 3 burst, you won't waste as much ammo like you did, kind of like the same thing with the N94. Have a good burst weapon for this, so you can just keep spamming if you know you get in trouble, or you know, what have you. It's just a good overall gun. Here I'm just, you know, using the sensors to find the guys, and see, there's that claymore. Taking out the guy, I don't have to worry about it. Well, of course, once it blows up, on the later waves, there will be like I think 2 guys spawning, one early, one later. I'm not sure if I said this in part 1, but the main thing we want to do is get weapons you're comfortable with. Like these combination weapons and stuff with the tar and then the sniper for the outside. I find it most comfortable for me, because it's the way I play, but maybe just find something of your comfort level and then play to that comfort level. So I use long range weapons, so I'd like to stay as long range as possible. Sometimes it's fine, just whenever someone goes into the objective, just throw a frag nade. So you don't have to really worry about getting out of your position too much. lot of shots. I'm trying way too hard to get that guy. What's awesome is that most of the time, like, you know, they'll shout, and then you can use that to help locate them. If you can't, if you find like a standstill, there's nobody coming, just listen for them yelling, and then follow that voice. Alright, so that was wave 13. On to the next wave, which I believe is going to be 15. Yep. And wave 15 is where the snipers on the other buildings start coming into play. And on the recruit difficulty, it's fine just to sit where you are.
We've dropped supplies.
It's the where you're sitting in position before. Sit where you are, and then because a lot of the times they'll miss their first shot. Like, it'll zoom past you and you'll feel it, and you'll see the stream of the bullet for them to. You can track back to where they are. But since it's recruit, they won't really hit you for a significant amount. But you definitely want to get rid of them as fast as possible because they can mess up your shots, killing someone else. Now basically I go through this wave to show you what I just talked about.
Get ready.
Throw my sense on the left and the right, and then sometimes I like to do the middle as well. Just cause. You know, this is nothing new, just keeping your eyes peeled. See, I saw the stream right there. I'll go take him out. Of course, a headshot will take him out in 2 shots. I think a really good shot, like to the clavicle area, will also take him out in a shot. I don't know, but normally I just try to go for a body shot, which it'll take 2 body shots to kill him. So instead of worrying about trying to get a headshot, I just go for a quick and just hit him twice in the body, if I can. And yeah, that's one of the best ways to take him out. Yeah, just make sure whenever you start out with wave 15, don't waste all your sniper ammo on the guys in the buildings, like in the front of you right here. Because the tar is still good for taking out the snipers on the buildings, but sniper is really the best thing to do. I just saw the area like I got a little down because I let him hit me, so I just started moving around, make sure they couldn't hit me again before my health respawn or regenerated. My bad. Excuse me. Just had me some good old chicken nuggets and some green beans and some mashed taters. Complimenting the chefs on those frozen foods. They're amazing. Oh. Oh. See? This isn't too hard. At least right now. I always hated those light machine gun guys. Granada! I was just moving in case the frag didn't get him because I wasn't sure if it had rolled long enough. See? A lot of times the first objective is just getting the objective. So just let him go and you get tagged whatever angle you want. I think the next one is it 17 or 19 or 18? 17, I think. Yeah. This wave 17 is when the riot shielders start coming out on the outside. I know I already went through it on how the best ways to
You've got to break
beat
in
the
the
riot
assault.
shielders, but I just
Supply
wanted to go
drops
through this to
inbound.
show you.
Get geared up before they come back.
You know, you can still do the same things. The incendiaries are the best things, really, and then the secondary is just if they get too close to you, melee you. But they will. Hopefully, with it having a greater distance, you won't have to melee them because they won't be close enough to you. That's the best case scenario. Keep them far away from you as possible. Yep.
Enemy forces incoming.
There goes that guy. Just like clockwork. Here I go missing a bunch of shots. It's fine though. Oh look, a riot shielder. So even if you can't throw them directly on them, just throw them in the path they'll walk, because they'll walk through it. No, they make a straight line to you, so just throw them in their path, and they'll walk right into it like some dumb people.
Ложись, граната! Теперь вижу!
Really, there's no one coming out, huh? A lot of times there's a lull in the action, apparently. Let's throw out more sensors to see if I can try to find people. They don't want none of me. But he wants me to join the party, apparently. Yeah, sometimes you will get like big lulls in the action, just because they won't come at you right away. It's just, you know, stay aware, keep your eyes peeled. Because normally if there's a big lull, a lot of times following the big lull will be a big wave and they'll come at you, which that's always fun. I mean, as long as you, like I said, as long as you be cautious and keep it safe, you should be fine. I know.
Где увидел? Граната в укрытие!
Oh yeah. I just noticed something. Got to tell you. When I threw that frag, I threw it to where, the blast would hit on the outside of the middle box. Because a lot of times when you're sitting at this plant, if they go into the objective, they'll sit, you know, at the box to where it's between you two. So if you just throw it at the back corner, pretty much, like throw it towards the door, and then throw it far enough right, you'll usually get them. That's why I always aim my frags whenever I'm sitting here and I just want to toss one. And if that doesn't hit them, that means they're on the other side and you have to get up and move. But yeah, it won't be a big of a deal. See? Aim it right there. I moved anyway just because I wasn't sure. Like I said, normally they just sit on that same spot. Spamming bullets, not wasting that much. Alright. I think the next one I show is wave 20. I believe. Let's see, wave 20? Yes! And this is the last wave before you move back inside. And this one, some of the rules have changed.
You got supplies inbound. Get prepped for another assault.
There are going to be some certain things that you need to worry about. Let me tell you this first. I don't know if I'm going to make a part where it covers the outside, you know, waves 30 through 40. But if I don't, on the last wave of the outside completely, which it would be wave 40, a helicopter comes out like halfway through the wave, and what I've done is whenever the helicopter comes out, just try to make your way back inside, because inside's your best bet to stay alive during that helicopter. Like I said, I may do a thing to help with the helicopter if you ask for it, if you need it. That was just a little thing I remembered. So here we are with wave 20, and you're gonna have riot shielders. You're gonna have snipers in the building, because you don't have snipers up behind you all the time. But normally they will be there on the last wave. So just use the same tactic. Let them shoot first. They'll tell you where they are, and then just turn around and get them real quick. And I think with this one, it's like in part one, about halfway through the wave, there'll be a turret guy. So when he pops up, I'll tell you a good strategy to use to get him. Oh yeah, and there's RPGs. Well, almost forgot about that. But yeah, where the snipers are, there'll also be RPGs. There you go. If you start getting damaged, just keep moving. Move to a different spot until your health heals up. And then worry about getting the guys that were shooting you before. That's what I did there. Because if you just stay in the same spot, you're most likely going to get taken out. See, their aim is pretty bad. If you just stay still, 9 times out of 10, or probably 8 times out of 10, they won't hit you. So I'm just staying at this corner for a while, so I can maybe find it safe to go back to where I was, or I think I'm just setting up for the turret guy. The turret guy does get pretty annoying whenever he does pop up. So yeah, okay, I am going back. He should be popping up pretty shortly. Shotgun guy almost got me there, but he didn't. See, they're coming in bigger numbers now. This is why I love this car. This example right here. This wave. Okay, now it's about time for the guys in the turret to show up.
Вижу! Он туда побежал!
Just waiting. Waiting to see if anything develops. Checking all the areas. If nothing really isn't happening, then go look around and move and see what all is happening. Okay, that's where the turret guy. That's what the turret guy is. So what I do is I go around this right side, where there's a lot of cover for me to get behind. I just try to stay moving, because the turret guy will be annoying, and if you get hit too much, you will get taken down by him. Yeah, here I go to try to take him out with the missile, but wasn't a very good missile. Couldn't really direct it that well. Trying to see if I can find a crease, but I couldn't. There we go. This is a really good way. Of course, if you come inside the building, you always have to make sure that they're not going to take the objective while you're away, and you just gotta take them out. I know it's clear right now. See, you can actually go inside the building and catch them on their side, on their flank, and they can't spin far enough to get you from inside. So just come around and get them from right there. As long as you keep bobbing and weaving, they won't get you. Second guy on it. I think there might be a third guy, if I remember correctly. Yeah. So there's 3 guys on this outside turret. Got a little careless and almost let him take the hill. That would not have been good. Yeah, that's all there is to it. Just go back inside and take them out. So yeah, this pretty much been the end of part 2. If you want to make ones, you know, for the later waves, inside, outside, and back inside, I will. But I mean, these are the general guidelines. You know, part 1 was the inside, part 2 was the outside. You know, you can base your strategy off that if you need to or not. But yeah, thanks for watching these 2 parts. I hope this helps. I really do. And yeah, just look out for future videos of other things and other things. Yeah, bye.